Outlaw.
Hello,
Yeah.
everybody. I don't know if there's anybody in the chat who's not one of us, but if there is, say hi, so we know we're not just shouting fantasies into the dark. Anyway, that's a weird turn of phrase. Anyway, moving right along. Hi, it's episode 2. Should we introduce ourselves again or just assume that they've seen episode 1? Let's just assume they've seen episode 1.
Yeah, we can. I mean, I'm Gerald. I play Huckleberry.
Well,
I'm
done.
Desiree.
Corey.
I play Cheppa.
I'm Corey, and I play Tapool.
And I'm Carrie, and I play Ellison.
And that's all of the players. I'm Spence. I'm the game master. Why don't I just hit play on the title sequence? This is going to get cleaner as we go, I'm sure. Well, we seem to have lost Gerald's camera, but
No, I'm here. Oh God, now my background is mother.
okay. So now your green screen is not
You've
showing the background.
merged.
This is the thing. This is what I'm saying.
There.
Zoom is weird about green screens. You toggle it on off, and then it comes back. And then sometimes I'm just a floating head because I forgot and wore a green T-shirt. This time I actually wore the one Western styled shirt that I have.
Nice. Well, anyway, previously on Outlaws of Alkenstar, a daring daylight robbery where 3 costumed criminals, one a gnome in academic regalia, another a dwarf, and a third someone dressed up as a bank employee, robbed the gold tank reserve and then kidnapped a small halfling child. Shield marshals in pursuit into the whaling scrapyard, at which point the dastardly criminals... Sorry, I'm using the wrong voice from this. This should really be previously on Outlaws of Alkenstar. I need to get better at that. Ha ha!
Are we in the 30s?
Yeah, basically.
With the mid Atlantic voice? What
Very,
if you did
very,
the
Legends of Korra.
That's
Oh,
what I
there
was
you go.
going for. I was really going for the...
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's switch over to the Foundry window. So previously, you ran into the scrapyard. I need to get out of that voice now.
Yeah, now you're stuck.
You ran into the scrapyard, and a goblin standing on top of the pile of scrap to your west pointed at the tower and was like, "Knock it down!" And then you knocked it down. And there was a big sound effect that the audience couldn't hear because I don't have my Foundry set up for that. And then you are now in the scrapyard trying to get out toward the sewer entrance at the far side. However, right now, you're in sort of a T-junction. To the east is... I don't know if you can see this based on your sight lines in Foundry. To the east is a large bubbling pool of ick. It might have been water once, but it appears to now be alchemical runoff and a urinal for whatever creatures are around here, but mainly alchemical runoff. Like there's...
Tasty.
Yeah, don't probably not swim in it. It might be good for you. Who knows? That's how they invented penicillin. Anyway.
How would become the X-Men?
Yes, I will have to completely change this into a supers game. Whereas to your west, to the west at the end is the area where that goblin disappeared into. after you knock down the tower of trash. Pretty much everywhere in here is like there's a kind of a cleared path, but the walls are scalable with difficulty, like the scrap piles. Oh, hanging over your head right now is an immense crane that is used to move larger pieces of scrap. You can see to the north of you, not sure if I can make it do it. To the north of you, you can just see the stern end of what looks like an airship on precariously balanced on the top of one of the scrap piles and then sort of tilting down to the north of it. You can't see where it goes.
Okay.
And there's a big metal cube blocking your way on the far side of the bubbling slime pool.
That's the way we need to be going.
I mean, you don't know that. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
I'm just like,
Well, it is certainly a scenic sort of area. Might come back for a picnic later. Well, let's see. Who's all for the ick pool? Anybody? I'm definitely hankering for swimming. I'm not.
No.
I am very good at swimming, but I do not think that's a good idea in this.
I'd want to see if we could just throw something in. If it immediately dissolves, we're
You
just
can
not
throw
going
in
to
the
do
shield
it.
marshal.
Well, that's just it. We do still have the shield marshals after us. I think we should be trying to hurry up. Get
They're
through
way
this.
over there, but you're probably right. Let's hit ourselves. Let's hit ourselves up
Let's
north.
go after the goblin.
I like that goblin.
Maybe he
And the
can tell us
goblin
where
was
to go.
smart.
That goblin is my friend.
It is round about this time, incidentally, that your disguises start to fade. The hats of disguise that you are
Ruh-roh.
wearing have faded out. The magic has... It's done its thing for the day, so you now look
It would
like
appear that I have
yourselves.
failed to defend my thesis.
We should probably get out of sight so that they don't see what we actually look like.
You're right. Let's put.
Peppa's going to book it
Okay,
the opposite way of the molted pool.
okay,
Yeah,
Follow the goblin guy.
okay.
likewise.
So you follow the goblin guy. And you head around to the north and hook around to the west side of that trash pile, and there's a nice little cul-de-sac here.
Cozy.
Now, a ring of old crates surrounds a makeshift campfire. I would like to know what kind of campfire isn't makeshift. In this little corner of the junkyard, a complicated contraption of gears and rods over the campfire forms a spit that can be rotated with 2 foot pedals attached to a gear. The smell of smoked meat manages to cut through the ambient stench of trash emanating from the scrapyard walls. Around the campfire are various patchwork tents and a large pavilion just to the south. I mean, large in goblin scale. Piles of scraps surround the camp, conveniently stacked to make climbing to the top easier. A path on the northern edge of the camp, where you are, leads east, further into the scrapyard. And as you come in, a number of goblins sort of come up cautiously toward you. And
We
one
don't want
of
to
them
fight
asks,
y'all.
Why, hello there.
"Are you here to fight the gnolls? Can you help us? Do you know the shield marshals? They're mean. Do you want to speak with Lord Glass?" Scramble.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay, then.
We need help getting away from the shield marshals. They're on our tail. And you're right, they are mean.
They
To
are
answer your questions, maybe. I forgot the second one. And yes, the shield marshals all mean. So sorry, I got a whiff of trash right in my throat, and it gave me just a horrible coughing fit. I'm better now. It's fine.
I'm sorry, you're halfway between Huck and Varn right now, and I don't know how I feel about it. That's a
It'll
joke
settle.
that's funny
At
to
some, it'll settle at
5
some
people
point.
in the world.
Yep.
So the bookmarks in this PDF are difficult to navigate sometimes. Give me just a second. Here we are, the whaling scrapyard. So out from that larger pavilion comes a goblin. Let me show you what this goblin looks like. He has a very fancy hat. This is Lord Glass.
The hat
Amazing.
isn't the thing that I would call fancy about that outfit.
I mean, the hat is very fancy. The fact that he has embedded large, shiny pieces of glass is also quite fancy. And
No, that's a stylish
Very
gentleman.
stylish.
I can't even see it, so for me, I assume that this goblin is invisible.
why
It
can't
didn't
it
pop up.
It
I
didn't-
don't know. It is a technical. I mean, it just didn't show up on my computer. So this goblin is either A, invisible, or I am just picturing him dressed as Huggy Bear from Starsky and Hutch, but Western.
And shiny.
And shiny. Like
Oh, sure.
he has sharp pieces, like shards of brightly colored glass embedded all over his coat.
Excellent accoutrement, my good man.
This goblin,
Goblin.
has
Goblin man goblin.
You can just call him a man. He's a goblin dude. So yes, Lord Glass, he sits on a throne of splintering crates. And yeah, the other goblins bring you over to him. He says, he has a bizarrely low, deep voice for a goblin. He's like, "Trusted Longshanks," says Lord Glass, the bedazzled leader of the scavengers. I don't think bedazzled is the word no, it probably is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
bedazzled is definitely.
That
the
is
word
definitely
for this
bedazzled.
dude.
Definitely bedazzled.
Bedazzled origins. Its origins are in goblin. That's its etymology.
Not while I'm drinking.
Oh.
It already happened to me tonight. That's why I was like saying it was trash.
We welcome you to Scrap City and accept your offer of help. You did say maybe, Huckleberry. That was Spence, not Lord Glass. He bows deeply, but weighed down by the countless shards of colored glass lining his clothes, nearly loses his balance and falls off his stack of milk crates. He gathers himself and clears his throat.
I was about to say Huckleberry reaches to catch him.
Yeah.
Make a reflex save.
Yeah, reflex. Sure.
This is not so much to catch him as it is to catch him without injuring yourself on the countless shards of glass sticking out of him.
I think Sheppa moved for a
Huckleberry-
second,
Huckleberry-
but didn't reach.
Huckleberry goes to he reaches out with his left hand to stop the guy.
Okay.
The reflex save. Yeah,
Oh,
my
wow. Yeah, good job.
my foundry is loading weird, but yeah, there's the reflex save.
Okay. Weirdly,
27.
That was a
that roll should
19
be showing up.
for a 27.
Yeah, it definitely works. That roll should have been showing up in the foundry that's going out into the stream, but apparently it's not, and I'll figure that out. Not live on stream. So, thank you. As promised, if you drive the gnolls away, we promise to give you our best junk. We have a deal?
Now, hold on
And
one
if you
moment.
can show us how to get through the scrapyard.
I dare
Precisely.
say they know. It looks as though this is their home.
You go.
Am
that
I
way.
incorrect, Lord Glass?
No.
If you can tell us where the scrapyard comes out to the alley of the tavern that I don't remember the name of.
You're looking. Spence reminding you, you're looking for a sewer entrance. The sewer will take you to the tunnels, to the
Okay.
and they can actually give you a fairly decent sewer map.
Okay.
There's really only one route through the scrapyard. That way.
Very
He
well.
points across the pool over the big over the big box, the big metal box, and that way.
How pressing is your concern with the gnolls? Is it something that we can come back in a little bit to do? Because right now we're being chased by the shield marshals, and it's probably good for us to not be here.
Huh? Didn't Poggy send you? We sent our envoy into the city days ago to find mercenaries to take out the gnolls. We thought Poggy was so successful you beat him here.
No.
Well-
Unfortunately, no.
I do not know a Pokey. I'm sorry.
Well, that depends. The answer to that question, you said best junk. Is there any chance of a preview of some of this junk? Other question, is there these gnolls, they don't happen to ride those giant penny farthing bicycles, do they? Because that would complicate matters.
No. And
Very well.
we give you our best junk. He's turned
Best
into Cookie Monster.
Best junk, best junk. Well, very well.
Now
Where
I
might the
understand.
gnolls be? Do you know?
The other end of the scrapyard.
Other
So we
end
have
of
to
the
pass that way
alchemical lake.
anyway.
Do you have, by what means do you traverse the alchemical lake, Lord Glass?
We don't, cause gnolls.
I see.
Now, if
Very
there weren't
well.
any gnolls, however, what is the means of getting over there? Clearly, you wanted some mercenaries to go over and shoot out the gnolls.
We wade through the lake or climb the scrap piles around it.
Okay.
There's a
Is that
drain.
not toxic?
There's a drain under. You know that toxic to you and toxic to goblins
Two
are
goblins is probably
entirely
yeah.
different
I'm a little like, Cheppa's here like, okay, you're just goblins though. I'm not. I'm only slightly infernal, and that doesn't have the same qualities.
I'm only slightly infernal.
There is a he tells you that there is a drain underneath it, like in the center where it's sort of at its deepest, that is, it must be blocked up by something. It used to just, it's only been there a couple months. Like it started flooding one day, like the drain stopped working and it started flooding, and then they started first they were using it for drinking water, and then using it for, and then he tells you Monzi started using it for disposing of her alchemical experiments.
Very well. So it's actually a couple of favors that you need: the draining of this alchemical dumping ground, and
No, we're good
also
with it.
the.
No. See, they're fine because it's not going to affect them the way it would us.
Fair enough, I suppose. Well, very best junk, you say, and the way to the sewer is out that way as well, correct? So,
Yes.
in a
Sewer's
manner of
at the far
speaking,
end.
the gnolls are in our way, and here we had theorized such a grand scheme of them joining the gig economy, but now I guess they'll be joining the dead economy. So let's carry on, cohorts, and
Now, hold on one
Huckleberry
moment.
just kind of starts like arranging his coat and starts to walk away.
Do you have any other questions for him?
Cheppa's just going to be like, listen, I would like to clarify a few things. I know a few things about doing some deals, and I would like to know if A, we're going to shake on it, and B, whose definition of best junk are we using, mine or yours?
So he reaches into, ultimately it's a bag, but it's like hidden under, anyway, it's where he keeps the secret junk, and he pulls out a chunk, like a sizable chunk of cold iron.
All right,
Some
now
good
I do see
junk.
that as your best junk.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Now, follow-up questions real quick. One, are the gnolls armed? Do they have anything we should be aware of? And two, how long are you okay with waiting before we come back here? Because like we said, the shield marshals are after us.
I don't think they're getting through that scrap pile thanks to the
I mean, they'll
help of our friend.
get
I don't
through
wanna risk it.
eventually, but he says you come back when done or when you can. He says take Cold Iron with you. If we need to hire other mercenaries, we tell them take it off your corpse when they get to the Knolls.
I will shake on that, sir.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
He
I mean,
shakes your hand.
suppose we could go have a listen, see if you know.
If you
What
Shepard's
the
gonna like
asses?
squeeze his hand a little too tightly for a second
and get
and
stabbed.
then let go. No, just firm.
Oh, you're trying to do the alpha handshake thing.
I'm doing an alpha handshake because I'm a tiefling.
Yes. Fair.
Slightly
You just made a
internal.
deal with what feels like a devil.
Oh, 100%. He looks a little uneasy. He says, and if you find Monsi, tell Monsi we miss her. Please tell
Will
us
do.
she's
Who's
okay.
Monsi?
Monsi's
She's the alchemist.
smartest nail gobbler of all. She makes lots of things. Bombs, yummy drinks, tools, foot crank for the fire pit. She went to fight Knowles, but hasn't come back. Please find
We'll
her.
be-
Find her if we can.
We'll be keeping an eye out for her, of course.
If you need, we have some of Monsi's bombs from before Monsi left. We can sell.
How much?
Depends on the bomb. They have some bottled lightning and some alchemist fire. They have 4 of each. For 3 gold apiece.
Is
That's
the lake
pricey.
flammable?
The lake, to your knowledge, I mean, you can try it.
I wonder. Are Knolls flammable? Better question.
Knolls are
Most things are
definitely flammable.
flammable.
I suppose anything's flammable if you get it hot enough.
You said hot. Okay. Sorry, I was just. It reminds me of the line from Buffy of stick a stake through its heart. It's not a vampire. I find it works on most things.
Yep.
Exactly.
Not that I love quoting Joss Whedon, but
He didn't write everything.
no, he just took credit for everything. Moving on.
Exactly.
Boom.
A
Got it.
different stream.
All right.
Complain about Joss Whedon stream.
I think Chepa is good to go fight these Knolls.
Yep.
We just have to figure out how to get across this gunk.
What if we were to haul down this boat? And Huckleberry gestures to a boat up on top of the scrapyard. going,
Are you trying to will a boat into existence, Gerald?
I see it.
Like airship.
It's on the
thing.
foundry
The
thing.
airship.
The airship. Sorry, I thought you meant like a dinghy. That boat is significantly
Okay,
larger.
from where I'm looking, it looked like I now that you say airship, that makes a lot of sense because for 2 weeks now, I've been like, wow, what just hucked a yacht into this scrapyard? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like somebody took one of those like smuggler boats and was just like done with this. Blam.
No, it's
But,
an airship.
okay.
He tells you it used to be on top of the it used to be on top of that scrap pile, but they used the crane to knock it off. Unfortunately, now it's out of range of the crane, so they can't move it to clear it. You're gonna have to find a way past it once you get around to the other side. You can use the crane to move the metal box that's blocking the way if you want. I mean, hell, you could use the crane to. I'll let you figure it out. Anyway, keep going.
I was going to say we could use a
Well,
crane to
let-
swing ourselves across.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking there is
Well, I mean, we
Just-
could certainly just who feels like hanging on to a crane hook while they
Well,
dangle
you
above
guys
a-
had
do,
luck with
I
the crane
do.
last time. You were able
Well-
to figure stuff out.
Well, that was more I think just knocking over a pile of scrap metal less than it was the crane itself.
Yeah, you didn't get up to the crane for that.
Excuse me, Lord Glass. Does one of you operate the crane, or are there permits? I've not. I mean, I know how to do a great many things, but mechanical, large construction engineering is not particularly my forte.
He unfortunately lets you know that Monsi is the one who knows how to operate the crane.
Of course.
Do we know how deep that thing is?
They say it's about. Lord Glass gestures to about his chest, which on Chepa is like knee high.
Okay.
Tapul is gonna drown.
Right.
I
Hello,
can't
froggy
swim.
friend.
I'm a frog.
Fair enough. Okay, Huck. It's gotta be like nose high, snout high on Huck,
Yeah.
and probably neck deep on Ellison.
I wouldn't mind going and having a look at the crane. Maybe it's not too terribly difficult. I mean,
I think I
You
could
can make
figure it
stuff to
out.
pull.
it's mechanical.
Right?
It's levers. Yeah.
You
We'll
could
have
just,
Taboo try.
come on, Pool.
I mean, if you get up high enough, you could also probably see what is what's clogging the drain.
Well, I think that makes perfectly good sense.
Okay. So you're going
What's
over
that?
to the edge of the pool.
Yeah.
Okay, please move.
Well,
Oh.
edge of the pool toward the bottom of the here. I'll move
Yeah.
Huck.
Yeah, move
so you can-
yourselves.
He's coming here, I guess. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bow.
Okay. What is your perception DC?
Oh no. Why did I forget I was playing a role-playing game? Though this would be Huck. Like, yeah, why do I get a clear? That's so strange. I'm getting like a weird, not fully rendered version of my. I may have to come in and out of this, but that's a 19 for
I'm sorry.
passive perception.
Yes, 10 plus your perception modifier.
Right. Sorry.
It doesn't matter given what I rolled. You're okay.
Oh.
No, it's fine. You're
Oh,
good.
okay.
You're fine.
My perception is no,
That would
that's
be
initiative.
24.
Wait, a 24 is your passive perception? 10 plus?
No. Which is perception? Is it what stat?
It's wisdom.
Like
Perception.
It's
wisdom.
perception.
Okay. Right,
It's
right.
perception, though. It's on the left side of any tab of your character sheet. It's in the bar that stays there.
Well, yeah, I just had that under initiative, I guess. There it is. +5. Yeah, +5 on perception.
Okay.
Mine's
Cool.
16.
Okay.
15.
I'm also 16.
Okay. 24.
I am 14.
None of you are at 24, so.
Yeah, I
Got
did
it.
my math wrong there.
Okay. Now, I rolled a 19 for something you're trying to see. So, yeah, I shouldn't have told you it's there. I don't care. I feel like you're going to be good about that. So, yeah, this pool stretches for some large number of feet, about 70 feet in front of you, and then is blocked by a 30-foot metal cube.
You try climbing the scrap.
You could definitely try climbing the
That-
scrap up to the
Could I
crane.
give Tapul a leg up so they can get up the crane? Maybe play around with that thing?
Yeah, I would like to take a look at the crane to see if I can operate it.
Okay. Let me... I'm trying to find the rules for climbing the walls of this thing, because they exist. Okay, I need an athletics check for you to climb the dangerously steep walls.
Oh, this
Can
is
I
not a great
assist
step.
in like getting them?
Yes, I will let you assist with your own athletics check to give a boost. You can aid.
I feel like I'm just so tall that it makes sense.
Oh, that's not great. I don't think your aid is going to help me.
Oh,
Come
no.
on there, Pool. You can do it.
Probably not, but might as well see.
That was a 5 for all the
That was a
people
16.
watching.
Okay, well, in that case, that That brings Tapul's to a 6. Which is
What
a...
about Chepa? Well,
Which
Can
is
I
a critical.
cannonball Tapul up there with an acrobatics check?
We throw her?
No, that would still be an athletics check
I could try throwing her.
for you to
It
fastball
could be an
special.
acrobatics for me, though.
Yes. But first you have to take some slashing damage and give me a fort save.
Oh.
As you are
oh,
trying to climb
I don't like that.
sharp, rusty metal. You take 3 damage from the crit fail, so count yourself lucky.
Oof.
Also, did we have a chance to take a breather since last one? I just remembered what my HP was.
Remember, we're not using stamina in this game.
Oh,
It's straight up HP, so...
Oh, dang it.
And
I
a
love
fort
stamina
save, you
rules.
said. Oh, great. Great. I am rolling great today with an 8.
Yep. Okay. We'll deal with that once tetanus sets in.
Oh, wonderful.
It's so weird
Fantastic.
that there's just like fantasy tetanus and it's just called tetanus. It's like, congratulations, you have fantasy diphtheria. You've done it.
Okay, I have had a character
You've just
die
died
of
of dysentery.
fantasy cholera in Age of Ashes. So
Well, yeah, sure. Like, man, all right. You have
Anyway.
a fantasy common cold.
okay.
Uh,
Did you buy? So you didn't tell me a minute ago. By the way, did you buy any bombs from the goblins?
I don't think we did.
Okay.
No.
I mean,
I
we
did not have money to buy any bombs from the goblins.
Okay. So is somebody else going to try to climb up this thing?
I'll try to climb up it.
Okay, make an athletics check.
How can I assist?
Um,
By pointing out, like, well, I think there's a handhold there.
Yeah, I'll let you use perception
right arm,
to
right
assist.
hand. Yeah, just a standard, like
Ooh,
a
that's a
perception
20.
roll.
it is. It's a dirty 20.
Nope.
My assistance,
Useless.
is Huckleberry goes, Ellison, I believe, and then he just like has another coughing fit.
Okay, I just need to look up if a crit fail on an aid is actually... Yeah, your ally takes a -1 circumstance penalty. Ellison made the DC on her own.
Oh no.
Thanks.
Oh no. No.
You know what, Ellison? Make your own perception check. I'm going to give you a chance to ignore Huck.
Me going, I think that's a handhold right there.
An 18.
No, yeah, you ignore Huck.
Yeah.
And you get up there because it's not fun watching people make the same athletics check over and over and over again. So, yeah, you climb up to the rusty crane. I'll move you up there because what the hell? Nah, I guess we're just going to say that you're up there. So a large winch-driven train towers over the piles of discarded machinery. The crane's base is totally entrenched in debris, and the arm is pitted with rust. In the crane's cockpit, the control panel's faceplate has been removed, exposing the gears and mechanisms behind the foot pedals and long, rusty levers. A wall of debris looms to the south, extending east and west. The open stone to the north is flooded with oily water. Make a perception check for me while you're up there.
How's it look, Ellison?
10.
So as you are up there, you see just the beginning of a large swarm of hungry cockroaches is coming pouring out.
Oh no.
Is coming pouring out of the control panel and swarming over you. What are you doing? Initiative from everybody, but
may need to briefly exit Foundry and get right back in. One second. It's not
30,
doing
20.
what it should.
Okay, 20 from Chappa. Tapul, what are you on?
Coming right back.
Yep.
My pool is a 14.
And soon we will know what Huckleberry has. Yeah, now it's loading properly.
Oh, good.
Huckleberry's is a 24.
Okay. Yeah. Huck, you go first. A large swarm of cockroaches has just sped out of the control panel of the crane and is swarming toward Cheppa. Nope, Ellison. I had tried to move Ellison down there.
I'll move.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trying to move Ellison up onto the crane. Unfortunately, the crane is overhead.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's it. I didn't have my circumstance bonus turned on for initiative.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. So
I mean, it would have just made it
you
26
you
instead of
still
24.
go first.
Yes. I just need to remember to have it. Well, the as part of my gunslinger's way, 10 paces means that I can step up to 10 feet as a free action.
Yep.
So I was going to try and step a little closer to the trash pile, like kind of behind and over Ellison, like right here,
Okay.
we'll say.
Okay.
And let's see. So I'm right there.
Well, right now you're in the trash pile, so you'd be there.
Well, let's say I actually am trying to get kind of on and in the trash pile.
Okay. Make a fortitude save, because tetanus.
Well, no, okay, right up to it, so I could talk to the trash pile.
You realize this isn't Fraggle Rock the role-playing game, correct?
I'm good. Spence, you should know by now. I'm going somewhere with
The
this.
great and powerful trash heap has spoken. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Huck does the free action to step and draws his gun, loads it. No, he had it loaded. He would have had it loaded. Draws the gun. Says that's one action. Into the trash area goes. Are there any of my rodent friends in there? I could use some of your assistance.
Oh God, do you have that feat?
I have rat speak.
Amazing.
You told me we were in a city.
I did.
And I was like, all right.
You are correct. Okay. Give me a diplomacy check.
If I had rat speak in Boston, I would rule this town. It's a 10.
Okay. The rats go, make it worth our while. That's your free action. You have 2 actions left still. Oh no.
Free.
You have 2. Yeah, you have 2 actions left.
Let's see. I try to draw. Like I look at the you said it's a swarm of cockroaches.
It is a swarm. It is a 10-foot diameter swarm of cockroaches.
For God's sake. Well, I do take a shot at the cockroaches.
Okay. I mean, you could probably distract them, but also you can kill them. Also,
Oh, the cockroaches?
do rats eat cockroaches?
I was just about to say.
They sound like a tasty treat.
I was about to say, my friends, I'm not sure if you noticed the fantastic buffet of tasty morsels what has just come pouring out of the crane.
Sorry, I just Googled, do rats eat cockroaches? And the answer is rats happily dine on various species of them. So
Yes.
the answer is yes. Let me see if I have a rat swarm creature in the bestiary here. I'm never gonna punish you for doing something clever. Okay.
Also, yeah, I realized the other day at work, my greatest strength and my greatest weakness is that I'm a totally goofy idiot. So I'm just gonna embrace that and let
Okay.
it be both my greatest asset and my greatest liability.
Okay. Well, this thing that's on the board now that looks like a dude because I'm not taking the time to find a rat swarm icon is your now allied swarm of rats who just rolled a natural 1 on their initiative.
It's Rat King from Ninja Turtles. There you go. With all the bandages.
Yep. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not fine. No, stop it. I'm sorry, I was trying to find token art because I'm obsessed. So, moving on.
I'm already imagining a rat humanoid that just made of rats.
No, it is a swarm of rats the same size as the swarm of cockroaches.
Rat golem.
It is not a rat golem. Okay. The cockroach swarm is going to swarm the rat swarm. Oh, wait. You still have 2 actions left.
I shoot at the cockroaches.
Okay.
Let me soften them up for you, my friends. And that is a crit on the swarm of cockroaches.
Yeah.
You know what is
Is it?
mighty unfortunate? Oh no, they're not immune to critical damage. They're immune to precision damage. Roll your damage.
Yeah.
I mean, they're swarms, so they have resistances to damage.
Well, sure.
But
Bludgeoning is actually pretty good.
That's 21.
21 points of damage.
Huckleberry wanted the movie style curves the bullet so it hits multiple cockroaches.
Okay, so here's the thing. They have resistance to your damage. You
Hmm.
just did 95% of their hit points. There's 3 cockroaches left, and the rats are got them, and eat them. And then the rats kind of salute you with their tiny little rat hands and scurry back into the rat pile, into the scrap pile.
Huckleberry twirls his gun, holsters it, and does actual rat paw finger guns back at him, and is like, "Oh."
Peppa's just gonna take a step back and look at them and look at those saluting rats and
Huckleberry does this, and he turns around to his companions and just kind of takes his hat off with a flourish and goes, "And that's how it's done."
Okay, now
That's
we are not out of
Congratulations.
initiative yet. Tapul.
Yep.
So, you see right behind you, slurping out of this pond.
Oh, I don't like that.
No,
Slurping, never good.
Let me show you the picture.
wait, am I not? Okay.
Your
For the record, Huckleberry
It
did
is also
still
on
do
a
the
20.
flourish.
that is what comes slurping out.
Sure.
That is horrifying. What the? No.
It's like what if
rust
tetanus were a
monster.
sock puppet?
No,
That's what that is.
It's not a rust monster. It's a rust ooze. It
don't
is
like this.
It is the congealed alchemical remnants that have been dumped into this pool
yeah.
on top of.
This is the
God.
trash heap's sister that she never talks to.
Correct. Comes slurping out, but that took all of its actions because it moves very slowly on land.
It
Chepa,
slurps.
your turn.
All right. I'm getting out my crossbow,
Okay.
so I will just equip that real quick. Because I think I was previously carrying my rapier, but I don't want to get that anywhere near. I probably just had to sheath it while I was running anyway.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so.
So you draw your crossbow.
Yep.
Presumably you load your crossbow because
Yes.
there's no
I'm
way
going to
you're...
shoot that thing.
Okay. Crossbow
I'm
bolts
not
have
about
crossbow bolts have
rust.
metal tips.
But I don't have anything. I have a metal sword
You do.
and
That's fine.
metal tipped
Shoot it.
bolts.
Shoot it. See what happens.
I'll do it out of principle. Oh, wait, no ammunition. How do I assign it?
I have just assigned it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you have to, it's on the actions tab. You have to do it.
Oh, bolts. Got it.
Also, you do not currently have panache, so I am turning that off.
Yeah, okay.
That is a critical hit with the crossbow. Unfortunately,
Fortunately, it's going to eat the metal.
Unfortunately, it is immune to crits, and B, the metal bolt just corrodes away completely as soon as it touches.
Well, hell.
I don't like this.
Not sure I'm gonna be much good against this one.
Actually, hold on. I have to look something up. I'm not metal resistance. No, it only has resistance 5 to metal weapons. So roll your damage. Try to do more than 5.
Oh, wait. Oh, I should have rolled critical.
Yes.
I didn't.
It's fine.
Can
Roll
I
critical.
stop
Yes,
that?
you can re-roll that.
Okay.
Just double that.
I thought you said it was immune to criticals.
It is immune
Oh.
to criticals. That is correct. Sorry.
Just kidding.
It's fine. I'll let you do the 6 that you originally did. We're all
Yes.
learning. So
I'll
it
just
does
damage the 6.
it does 1. I don't know why Chepa just took 6 damage.
Because I'm selected. Oops. I'll fix that.
Yeah.
You want to?
You can do it. Fix it.
Okay. Yep.
Plus 6 yourself. Okay. That's your entire turn. Tapul, it is your turn.
Gonna move back because I don't want to be near this thing because my inventions are metal.
Yes, they are.
And then I am going to use an action to turn on overdrive.
Okay.
So I need to do a crafting check. DC 15, I fail. So nothing happens. And then I will use my last action to take a single shot at this thing with an arrow.
And you miss.
I am rolling really great today. That was a 4 for a 10.
Ellison, it is your turn. You are in the crane at the top of the pile where the cockroaches
Right.
came out.
Can I figure out how to work the crane?
Yeah, sure. What would you
What
like to
would
do
that
with the
be?
crane?
Hit the ooze?
With the crane or the crane itself will not be able to grapple the ooze. It moves too slowly. The ooze is pretty
Okay.
slow. However, you can use the crane to hit the ooze with something.
Okay. Then I will try to use the crane to hit it with Is there rocks around, or
There are
what
rocks.
about the big metal thing? Can I pick up the big metal thing and drop it on the ooze?
You can 100% pick up the big metal box and drop it on the ooze.
Okay. What do I need to?
I need either an athletics check or an engineering lore check.
All right. I'm gonna roll athletics. Woo!
Yeah, with that nat 20, you're like, you start like using the foot pedals and the crane swings over and drops. This takes much more than 6 seconds, but I don't care. It's cool. Also, this ooze is known to be a party killer, so I like that you're doing this. You pick up the crane. Make another one to make the attack.
Okay.
+1 circumstance bonus because of that crit. You've already figured out how to use it.
Oh,
And we have a 19.
Nice.
So, yeah. So the rest of you are just standing there trying to figure out what you're going to do with that ooze when the 30-foot metal cube comes falling out of the sky on top of it, and the ooze has been splatted.
This is like Wile E. Coyote just being like,
I
hit with
was
a
just
piano
about
from the
to
sky.
say, may I just say, I'm really enjoying these Tex Avery, Chuck Jones fighting tactics where we are recruiting animals to do our bidding. And we are dropping heavy objects from cranes.
Okay.
and also Foghorn Leghorn last episode. We're just a whole bunch of Looney Tunes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Professor Hornleg. Okay, we're out of initiative now. You've killed the ooze. The author of the module specifically said in a Discord, if they drop the ooze on it, it's not going to eat through the... If they drop the box on it, it's not going to eat through the metal. It's going to die.
Thank
That's
you,
useful
Vanessa.
information to have. Thank you, Vanessa.
I love Vanessa. Okay, so anything else you want to do while you're up on the crane? You can see from up here that the drain in that pond is being blocked by some like rags that have clumped around the middle.
Can I try another athletics check to see if I can move the rags?
Absolutely.
Ellison, have you ever played the Paula Claw game?
No, but I think I'd be good at it.
Make another
You are-
athletics.
I
Oh,
think so too.
yeah.
19.
Yes, you you drop the crane in and you scoop up the rags. A bunch of them dissolve, but there's one like clean, still pure white strip of cloth that dangles and drops down at your friend's feet. And the pond is drained.
Oh, that's cool.
Huckleberry.
That is neat.
I was just
That
gonna,
is
like,
cool. Huckleberry's eyes are drawn to the cloth, which is fallen on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, so are Tapwolves.
Well, and Huckleberry actually goes to pick it up and says, "Tapool, I wonder," and I know I've said pool a time or two. Do you object to the diminutive?
Pool is fine.
Very well. Consider it a sign of camaraderie among among those of us who are of the slightly different phalangid club. What do you make of this? And I hold up the here you go.
Yeah. Crafting check to see what this is, maybe?
Okay, yeah. Make a crafting check.
Can I aid? I don't know if that'll make
Not
That would be a 12 for a 19.
they're magic items of some sort.
Ooh.
They are not alchemical or anything. They are magic. Your crafting check your crafting check tells you that the runes embroidered on them are done very well.
These are they're magical. That's why they didn't dissolve and why they block the gunk.
And they stayed all clean. Now that is handy.
Friends, I do realize not to be a bother, but I am also. We entered that engagement while I still find myself a bit out of sorts in terms of the amount of blood contained within my body. What say everyone else?
Well, I think we should probably get a little bit further away. But I would be happy to do some wound treatment on you.
I would be happy to return the favor for anyone who's in need themselves.
I mean, you could also do first aid on yourself, just so you know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who is-
I've been a while since I've.
Who
At
is
least stand on
taking?
the other side of the cubey thing.
Okay, who is
Yeah.
taking the magic things?
I can take them for now, and
Yeah, because
we
you have
can
the bag of
identify them
holding.
later. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. They see if they went in. Nope. I need to mystify them.
Mystify.
But yes, they are now in your inventory as unusual brawling weapon.
Aha. I think we should probably get to the other side of this so that we're not right where we were when we escaped from the shield marshals, and then we can probably take a minute to patch
Agreed.
ourselves up a little.
I think
I climb down from the crane.
capital idea. Let's be on our way eastward.
Okay, I will move you all over there.
Whoa. I moved myself and way too far.
You did. Hold on. I apparently need to. There we go.
I like the idea that Tapul is just a really good jumper. So she was just like,
I mean,
"Hello!"
I do literally have a one of my things my invention can do is give me an explosive leap.
So you get to the far side of where the pool was and where the metal crane was, and it's another T-juncture. And to the south, there's a little alcove where several benches constructed from stacked crates and sheets of metal line the southwestern corner of the area, creating a sort of makeshift crafting workshop. Every
Well,
table
hello there.
is cluttered with tools and screws and machine parts, alchemical flasks, and various projects in different stages of construction. One path through the junk leads away to the north. Yeah.
Oh, this must be Monzi's workshop.
It's a very nice workshop.
They do remarkably well for themselves with the least amount of anything to hand. Perhaps there's something here that could help us, which I dare say she wouldn't be too put out if we were to borrow it, maybe for a moment, if it were in the service of returning her back to a workshop in the first place.
Yeah, and I think this alcove is a nice little hidden spot that we could probably take a moment, because you need help.
Well, and I dare say I can take care of myself somewhat. Give me but a few moments to tend to my ministrations.
Okay.
And Huck is going to do a excuse me.
Okay. Tapul has just moved into the workshop. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, shit.
Hold on. I
It
need
won't
to.
let me.
Hold on. Yep. There. Now you should be able to.
And I'm going ahead and enabling that 10 paces because I think that just always happens.
Yeah. You get
I
to
don't
move
know
10
why-
feet when you roll initiative.
Don't know why it wasn't enabled by default. Yeesh. Was that me?
That was you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so Tapul, as you step into this workshop, two of the piles of junk. Let me show you the picture. Two of the piles of junk sort of, they jerkily stand up into quadrupedal. Not sure where the emphasis goes in that. Clockwork dogs with crossbows.
Jeez.
And they stand up and menace you. Your turn.
Oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna turn on overdrive. Hopefully do better on my crafting check this time. That is a success,
Excellent.
just by the nick of my teeth. So, and then, I will shoot. With a 20, dirty 20.
Which one are you shooting?
The one that's closest there.
Okay.
And, oh wow. For a whopping 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Then with my final action, I am going to back up 20 feet or so.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Next up is the Clockwork Hunters. So the one that you just shot is going to leap off the table and run. And going to. Nope, this one's going to run all the way up to you. And it's going to kick you. And that is
Little froggy friend's about to go flying.
a 13 to hit you.
I believe that is a miss. Woohoo!
Okay. The other one is going to run the same distance and is going to fire its crossbow bolt launcher at you.
No, you don't all need to attack me.
For a 19 for 1 point of damage.
Ow!
Okay. Next. And it's gonna try to shoot you again. Nope. It's going to reload its crossbow. Another crossbow bolt just sort of slides out into the slot from some sort of internal.
That is very nifty, and I
reservoir.
will be sure to dissect your body for parts after
Ellison, your turn.
we destroy you.
All right, I am going to move up. And then I'm going to draw my bastard sword and hit it with the sword. For a miss.
Okay. That is your entire turn. Chippa.
I still have my crossbow out,
You do.
so I'm gonna load that. Did it actually load? I don't know. Target the one right there. Oop. It's not targeting. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. That's why.
You can target with Alt click. I have that module on.
Okay,
You don't have to use the target button.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
cool. Five points of damage.
Oof. You hit a joint. It's moving a little wonky now. You just did a bunch of its hit points. Huck. Oh, you have one action left, Jeppa.
I'll reload for the next.
Okay. Now, Huck, your turn.
They're clockwork, aren't they?
They are clockwork.
Huck just takes a moment and goes, clockwork. I hate clockwork. And then he is already, as he was walking along, Huck's going to chamber around. So his gun is loaded. So the one that's
I'll
close,
allow that this time.
I'll say it every time if you want me to say Huck reloads his gun. Huck reloads his gun.
Okay, I'm not going to get sick of it because Huck has to reload his gun. Your gun is you're loaded this time.
Fair enough. All right, cool. I'll be on it. Huck, it like the first one, he just kind of sees red and he kind of draws his gun and shoots at the first one. But he's so angry that it just the shot goes wide, and well, let's see, and well, he could have moved 10 feet as a free action, but he didn't do that. But he swears, reloads, and fires again.
Okay.
That's with the penalty, right? Second attack.
Yep.
Fishing for crits. Nope. I think that's my whole turn.
Okay. Yeah. You did not misfire, so that's good. Tapul, your turn.
All right.
The one I got all wonky.
And then I will try to improve my Well, no. Improving my overdrive is going to be difficult. So I'm just going to attack. So that's a 19.
That is a
to
hit.
And this time it's 7 points of damage.
To the one closest to you?
Yeah, the one that I was firing at earlier.
You fire right into like the main spring that is operating it, and you snap it, and it just sploots down onto the ground.
Hit
It's
him in
dead.
the main spring. And then I've got one more action, so I might as well. Take another shot and fish for a crit. That is not a crit.
That is a critical miss. But okay, so the other one goes, and it's going to fire at Ellison. Ellison being closer. First, you see a small lens. You see just a cone of light come out and sort of wash over Ellison, and then it fires. It just used the target weakness ability,
Uh-oh.
giving it a +1. And it rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
That +1 circumstance bonus is not helping it. And we'll do another one.
Or Ellison has no weakness.
I mean, also possible. Okay, it's going to then reload its crossbow and be done.
I'm imagining the hunter using the analyzer tool and being like, let's find the Achilles heel. Damn it, they're wearing boots.
Somebody clip that. Ellison, your turn.
All right, I am going to move up. And then I'm going to try to hit this one with my sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Oh.
For a 27.
That, unsurprisingly, is, I believe, going to be a crit. No, it's not.
Oh,
Which is very surprising, and I'm very worried because a natural 19 at level 1 should
It's one
hopefully
away.
be a crit.
It's one away from a crit.
I was about to say that is close. Yeah.
For 7 damage, it still hurts. Okay, and you have another shot.
yeah, I'm taking it.
Yeah, no, a 5
Yeah.
is not going to do it.
Nope. No, it isn't.
Unsurprisingly, Chepa.
All right. I am going to shoot. Natural 20.
Okay, roll damage.
Is that a critical now or no?
Yeah. Nat 20 is always a crit. Well, it's always
Okay.
one. If it hits, it's always a crit.
Got it. 6 damage.
Okay. That's enough to kill it.
Yeah.
You drop it. Okay. So you finish this.
Huck immediately goes up to the one that just dropped, and he holsters his gun, takes out his knuckle duster, puts it on, and starts punching the still clockwork hunter. Going, you rat, you bastard, I hate these things. I hate them. And he's just punching the thing.
I am very glad I did not choose to be a minion inventor.
Yeah, me too.
Shepard's just like, well, no, I don't like them either, but what good is that gonna do you?
This is with Huck's gloved hand.
With his he put his knuckle duster on his right hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huck has reasons. I'm sure y'all will find out what they are one day. Okay. Ellison, you're the only one close enough. You hear a... Are they gone? Can you help?
Are what gone? What do you need? Where are you?
Under the table here. And the voice is coming from a storage box under the table that the hasp appears to have fallen closed on.
I open the box.
Okay.
Huck comes over that way as well.
Okay. There is a goblin in the box. Here, let me show you the picture of Monsi.
Protect
Oh.
Monsi. Protect
Oh.
Monsi.
At all costs.
Protect
At all
Monsi.
Protect
costs.
The earrings. Oh.
At all costs.
Monsi is my
Little
favorite.
Is
She
Monty
is
visible for
adorable.
anybody who's watching this?
I-
Oh God,
I
it might
believe
just be
so.
Just us, I don't know.
Monty,
but, oh, that's so
Monty
good.
should have gone out to everybody. Let me find out.
Oh, I
Yep,
love them.
Monty
Jingle
popped up on
bell.
the screen.
I love them. They're so good. That artist
She-
was just like, whoever did that one, they just finished. They were like, nailed it.
Yes.
She is perfect, and I love her, and I will do everything to protect her.
I made them, and I gave them their orders, and I was a little bit I didn't think through it because I said kill everything, and I didn't put in any exceptions, and then they tried to kill me, and I got in the box, and that was like 3 days ago, and I've been surviving on this jar of pickled rat. And she picks it up. He's like, "There's still want some?"
Huck does kind of go, I'll pass. And he
And then
blushes
Shepard's just
and-
like, well, hon, you clearly need to be rehydrated. Give me one moment.
Huck is torn for a moment because he's like, she just admitted to like making the clockwork hunters, and he hates the clockwork hunters, and she's also eating rat, but he's like, Huck just kind of goes, please to make your acquaintance in a strangled tone, and just sort of turns away and like needs a minute.
Yeah, she tells you that she made them to defend against the gnolls, but it backfired.
Well,
I see.
Can Can I make you anything?
How about not? Because the things you make seem a little homicidal.
No. I can make no, that's also homicide. I
I mean,
Might be
Homicidal is good.
useful.
well, Chapa, let's not go about casting aspersions upon homicide. It's a particularly useful tool in the adventuring trade. Not a terrible negotiating tactic in terms of,
No, I understand. I just mean no more things that might kill us.
Oh, she's not going to do that anymore. She starts. She goes over to her alchemical stuff and says, here. She looks at Huck and says, "Are you okay?"
I will be honest with you, Miss Monzi. I have been better.
Okay. Okay. So she goes over to her other, the workbench on the east, and she starts like mixing little like pipettes and droplets and of different liquids and into, you can't see what it is, and then she turns around and hands you what looks like a small water balloon made out of probably a lizard's bladder, and says, swallow this.
The content, and Huck takes it delicately and says, the contents or the entire thing.
The contents.
Listen, Monzi, I think that there is a lesson here for us all, yourself included. Specificity is the soul of narrative and also the baseline by which one is not slaughtered by their inventions. Would you agree, Poole?
Wholeheartedly, I think.
Well, what's
Mostly.
Spence, real quick, what's the Galerion equivalent of Rome?
Of Rome.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absalom.
Taldor. No,
Taldor.
Or
Well,
Absalom.
no,
when an
Absalom is New York City.
Taldor? Okay, yeah. Huck kind of goes, when in Taldor.
Okay, you heal for 6.
Very well.
It is a minor elixir of life.
Chapa will offer like a little bit of rations or something because
Oh no, I'm good.
she's been starving for 3 days.
She said no, she's good, and she's actually snacking on some jerky that was under a pile of like gears on the workbench.
And you're not
Yuck.
thirsty at all?
Tell me,
Little
Monzi,
parched.
you don't have any, let's say, ammunition, do you? I find myself a bit scant.
Yeah, she rifles through. She rifles through a box underneath the workbench, and she comes up with 7 bullets.
Huck actually at this point he's just charmed. He can't help it. He like wanted to be so mad about the rats and everything, but he's like, well, life is a circle and all that. But Miss Monzi, I will not forget this kindness, and I promise to put one of these between the eyes of a knoll for you especially.
Her eyes get somehow even bigger, and she is clearly touched. She says, do you need anything else? Any alchemical?
Well, Miss Monzi, is there anything that you think you were gonna use against those gnolls? You know how many there are?
Not sure how many there are. I don't really know. I hadn't gotten that far. I came over here to... What I was going to use against the gnolls were those. And she points at the clockwork hunters.
Well, Poole, don't forget to look at that reloading mechanism. It might be helpful for yourself or Chapa. Actually, my fellow cohorts, could I confer with Miss Monzi in private for a moment?
Absolutely. Sure.
Very well. And Huck kind of moves aside, and then he says, Miss Monsley, do you know what a still is?
Yes.
Do you have one?
Back in the camp.
Really? You know, I've been making do with this sort of swill that I have, and he like gestures at a flask. I make it from fermented cactus, and it's just not very good at all. But
Oh, I made something out of that pool that's over there.
He thinks for a moment and says, "What do you call it?"
I don't usually have time to think of a name after I drink it.
Well, that's how you know it's good, then, isn't it? Also, right now, Miss Monsie, well, perhaps with my compatriots in tow, it's not the time, but I would like to discuss with you another private matter in a different time. But let us also compare notes on distilling once we come back with a few knoll heads for you.
That sounds wonderful. Here.
I'm sure. He
Which-
offers a hand.
Which hand does he offer? I'm gonna ask you this question.
Oh no, that's fair. He offers his right.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
she shakes your hand.
Mhm.
I don't remember which hand is which, honestly. So,
Yeah, no, Huck's dominant hand is his right.
okay.
Mm.
I think Chepa might call over, like, ask her for something that's gonna blow things up.
Well, Miss Monty, it would appear we have some explosives enthusiasts in our midst. Might you have anything of that persuasion?
Yeah, she puts together 2 alchemist fires for you.
Miss
Perfect.
Monty, you are a gem, an
Who's gonna
absolute treasure.
carry those?
I mean, I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be good at throwing them. But I was just thinking, like, oh, Chepa would figure the rust monster Uzi thing. Like, she's gonna run into another one of those.
I don't suppose I'd mind carrying one of these. That'd be just fine. At least one if somebody else wants one.
I'll take the
Elson
other.
can take one.
Oh, have Ellison take it.
Though I also do frontline, so
Yeah. So that is a lesser alchemist fire for Huck and one for Ellison.
okay.
Lovely.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes to try to patch myself up.
Okay. Oh, she can make she can make one more
Oh.
thing for you. She can make another elixir of life if you want.
That would be grand.
Okay. Yeah, she knocks up another lesser elixir of life. This one is not a liquid in a lizard bladder. It's actually some lizard jerky.
I chomp it down.
Okay. Heal yourself for... I'll roll the d6.
Can we discuss the ethics of an amphibian like chowing on a reptile? I mean, I guess that's fine.
Heal yourself for 5.
That almost gets me to full. I think I'm okay.
Heal yourself for 5 and place yourself
wait, no,
in
that
an
does
ethical
get me to
quandary
full.
1.
That does get me to full, so I am good to go.
So it's like when my
And then instead of taking time to patch myself up, I'll take some time to investigate these the clockworks and see if I can figure out that reloading mechanism like Huck
Okay.
suggested.
Make a crafting check.
That's only going to be a 14.
Yeah,
Huck
don't really figure
Huck
out.
does wander over and look at it at the same time Tapul is, and will also try and assist by pointing out maybe something that Tapul might have noticed.
Okay.
Is this where the circumstance where the circumstance would apply?
Yes.
Okay.
Nope.
Not so much.
Likewise, no.
Fair enough.
Monzi
Worth a
does.
shot.
So as you're doing that, Monzi does say, here, you may need this to get around the where the ship fell on the other side. I don't know what it's going to take to get through there, but here." And she hands you 2 of her spare crowbars.
Oh, excellent.
Mighty, thank
Okay.
you.
Monzi, you are a gem.
She gives 1 to Ellison and 1 to Cheppa.
that
you
makes
so
sense.
Very kindly.
The 2
Thank
big
you.
ladies.
These hands aren't really for crowbars so
Um,
much.
Missing them
and maybe
opposable thumbs.
she'll also give you some oil,
Okay.
just in case there.
Perfect.
She doesn't know what's actually going to be there.
Over there.
Further ahead.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is
I
as far.
believe, oil and alchemist fire, a winning combination.
Well, it is 9:30, so I think it's time for us to take a quick break. What do you guys think?
Sure thing.
I
Okay.
think that sounds
That
great.
tracks.
Okay, let me set a 10-minute timer, and we'll be right back. Let me see if I can make OBS do this. And we're back. So,
Oh,
sorry, I just cut everybody off mid-conversation because the timer was counting down.
We're
I
talking
was
about
just
feral
going to talk
camels.
about chimpanzees in Florida being the origin of skunk ape. It's fine.
I know nothing. Anyway, so what are y'all doing?
Has everyone rested their 10 minutes, or does
Yeah.
anyone else need to, or are we moving on?
Miss Monzi, we were asked to deliver a message. You have been missed back at the camp. They specifically said to pass along their regards. I believe they were terribly worried that you would run afoul of the Knolls.
Oh,
And after meeting you, I can see why they'd be worried. You are a treasure, and I would also miss you if you mysteriously disappeared.
thank you, little froggy. I am going to go feed my cockroaches and then go back to the camp. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, your cockroach.
She,
Bye.
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 and she scampers off toward the crane.
Oh no.
Cheppa just like the horrified like face that was like starting to happen.
Well, it was good to say bye.
Don't worry, she didn't notice.
Cheppa, it's all right, everyone. The deed was mine. Mine and mine, well, I was about to say mine and mine alone. Mine and several dozen rats.
Which could have happened naturally.
Well,
It
payback
could've-
for her
it-
eating a pickled rat, I suppose.
Listen. We will find
fair.
her. I think we can find her more roaches. If we find it, we are after all in a junkyard. If we
I assume
find,
she will find some on her own.
well, yes, but if we find something
You don't need to go to
particularly
a pet
of
store
note-
and find some identical roaches.
Chippa's just like, she was delightful, wonderful, and I am ready to move on. I do not want to think about those roaches anymore.
It's
I really
all
don't
right.
wanna
We'll
think about
just
those
tell her
roaches
that the other.
anymore.
We'll do what everyone does. We'll tell her those cockroaches went to live on a nice big farm upstate, plenty of trash and hot dumpsters to play in. They're happy up there.
Let's stop talking about cockroaches and move on. So
Said no one ever. No, go ahead.
I have a minor phobia.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
no.
Oh, understood.
I included them in the game. It's fine. I should probably include them in a content warning when the video on demand goes up on YouTube.
And rats.
Also rat. Huck is a rat folk. I think that's just going to be in all of them. Okay, so
Yeah,
what are you
true.
doing?
We're moving north.
You're moving
Yep.
north.
Northbound.
Northward.
Northward.
Yes,
So from
indeed.
this angle, you can see the name on the bow, or sorry, on the stern of the airship, the Harpy's Kiss.
Really thought that said Harry's kiss.
No, it says the
Yeah,
Harpy's.
that's also what I thought it said.
Nope, it's Harpy's Kiss. Does anyone have Alkenstar lore, or I guess piloting lore?
I have Alkenstar lore.
Would you like to make a check for it?
Yes.
Would have
Do
had
so.
some kind of lore.
Nope.
Okay, no, you have
Nope.
no idea. You recall once hearing about that the Harpy's Kiss was an airship, but you can't recall anything about it.
That's a mighty fine looking airship though.
I mean, it's not. It's in a junkyard. But moving on.
But it had good bones.
It did have good bones. Ironic that you put it that way. So I'm going to move you up to the rear of the airship.
Why would Harry name his ship the Harry's Kiss?
Hoppy.
The what?
The Hoppy.
The Hoppy Kiss?
Hoppy's kiss.
The Hoppy Pool? What do you make of this? The Hoppy Kiss? Is that a thing where you're
No, the
from among your
Hoppy.
people?
Who would want a kiss from a harpy? They're They're not very
The
pretty.
Hoppy's kiss. I see. I see.
Indeed.
Oh, the perils of drop dawes. We do have fun, don't we? What shall we do?
Yeah,
about
it
this,
is. It is
hmm.
entirely in your way.
Hmm.
Huck makes his way kind of toward a little bit closer. He's looking for rats.
Okay. As you come closer, well, for want of a better word, machine ghost. Here's what it looks like.
What?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That is. Mm.
It's like if Gizmo Duck and Zorn from the X-Men.
Comes rising up
And he has a propeller for
out of the engine.
a hindquarters.
Yeah, sure.
I don't like this.
It is
And-
haunted.
Huck's a little startled and he goes, "Are you Harry?
No, Hoppy.
Are you happy? Harpy. I mean
Okay.
Hoppy. Who are you?"
Everybody,
Like the bird women.
everyone, roll initiative. I will tell you, this is a haunt, not a creature.
Boy, I am just rolling garbage tonight.
Okay, so Huck, as you come close, a loud whistle blows, and all creatures within 30 feet make a fortitude save.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good God. I am
Okay.
going to use my hero point on that one, I think.
Probably for the best, given that this is going to knock you out if it doesn't.
Huckleberry as well.
God. Slightly better, but it's probably still at least a failure.
Reroll using the hero point.
Yeah, that is a critical failure for Pool.
Even the reroll.
Even the reroll, which is real unfortunate because I think Pool might be the only one with the correct lore to do anything about this.
Oh,
I hope someone
wonderful.
else has religion.
Oh God.
Oh, I do.
Okay. So everyone but Tapul takes 9 sonic damage.
Ooh.
Tapul
Oh.
takes 18 sonic damage.
Oh, I am dying.
Okay,
The
so
fool is unconscious.
yeah, and dying 1.
Oh, this is not great. Oh, this is bad.
So the spirit goes first.
Of course it does.
Let's see. First, the spirit belches smoke. Everyone in a 30-foot cone, that's all of you, make another fortitude save. Okay, Chep is fine.
30,
I'm going to
20.
use my hero point.
Okay.
Be nice if I could roll over a 10 tonight.
I should have asked for hero points when I was doing that cool stuff with rats.
You know what? Take a hero point for that. Okay. The fact of the matter is you're all fine. You cough a little bit, but that's it. And then 2 red hot gears come flying out from the engine. The first one is headed toward Huck. Huck, what's your AC?
16.
Okay, that is not a crit.
Well, that's something.
You take 3 bludgeoning and 1 fire.
All right. Huck is at 1.
The second one is going toward Chepa. That is a 10 to hit you, so no.
18.
Yeah, that no. Okay. That is the Haunt's turn. Huck, your turn.
First turn as a free action, I'm moving 10 feet over to right by Tapul, and I'm going. Do I target them to do a medicine check?
You do.
Okay, target and
I don't know if that. Oh, you
Huh.
don't have combat. You don't have combat medic.
Combat medicine.
oh
You
dang.
don't have
Okay,
battle medicine. You can't do it in combat.
can I stabilize them? I guess I can't.
I believe. I don't remember.
Is that a spell?
Let me
Yeah.
administer first aid does not require.
Okay. Yeah, you can give first aid. You just can't heal.
Mm.
You can stabilize.
Yeah, I would be willing to do that.
Yeah. Also, didn't you all get some elixirs of life from your employer before you left?
They weren't in our inventory.
Okay, it's entirely possible that you didn't. Oh, right, because you didn't ask her, like, anything.
Kind of didn't. Let's see. Where's the?
Do you have healer's tools?
Yeah, I have healer's tools.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it just a medicine check?
Medicine check, yeah.
Oh, okay. Just a flat up and down.
Yeah, DC 16 medicine check.
Fair enough. And I'm not, and yeah, I guess I can't do it in combat because that would be. Ugh. Nope.
Well, it's not a critical failure, so you don't make it worse.
Something. Let's see. Is that like one
that's
action? Or
it
two?
has 2 actions to do that.
So I've got one more.
No, because you moved over.
Because you moved.
Yeah.
That was 10 paces.
Oh, okay then. So yeah, you do have one.
Ha
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Huck can do a little ha ha before his first move. Only his first move, first turn. That said, Huck does take his last action to actually step. I guess right there. So he's like in front of Tapul, but kind of behind Chepa and Ellison.
Okay. Chepa, your turn.
Now with a haunt, I can't shoot it, can I?
I mean, you can.
I think Chepa's first response would be to yell back at it and like scream back. Like, what are you doing? Get it together.
Okay.
You can't just go bothering people like this.
Okay.
And then I guess reload.
Yeah, that.
I can't intimidate it, can I? Like, does it speak?
I mean, it doesn't speak. No, its speak is that big whistle that it did.
I guess the real question is, does it understand?
Oh yeah, it understands.
Comprehend language. So I could roll an intimidation.
You can, yes.
Why not? We'll see if I can scare the ghosts.
That, or I guess coerce it to not scream at us.
That is an 18.
Okay. I guess. Yeah, I mean that. In fact, congratulations, you've slightly intimidated the ghost. It's gonna make it easier if Ellison does something. Ellison.
Yeah, I have to
Your
load
turn.
the cross. Wait. No, because that was one action, right?
Oh yeah,
Just to intimidate so that I can load and fire, right?
you can.
Might as well try it.
Okay, congratulations. You are trying to shoot an airship. Like, the ghost is not really a ghost. If anything, you're
Okay.
shooting the engine.
Oh, it's like a manifestation of the. Will
Yes.
shooting the engine help, or I don't know.
You'll have to figure
know,
that
I
part
think
out
I
for
just-
yourself.
I do just want to scream at it, and I'll be done.
Okay, you take a full turn to yell at the spirit of the airship. Ellison, your turn.
All right, I am going to try religion to see if I can figure out what's going on
Okay.
for an 18.
Oh, you're so close. So you know that this is the spirit of the airship.
Okay.
That is probably very lonely and seeking the care that it once got from the pilot of the airship. You will need, you either need someone to remember what that is, or otherwise invoke the name of the ship or the name of the pilot to probably help you out, and somehow eject the spirit from the airship engine. And that's going to be either a religion check or an engineering lore check.
Like to help out.
No, to eject the spirit from the engine.
Oh, okay.
Like to perform
So
the
I can roll-
exorcism.
So I can try another religion check to exercise it.
You can, yes.
Okay.
Insufficient.
Yeah,
Mm.
figured as much.
Lucky.
Okay. Pool. Recovery check.
Nope.
Okay. You are now dying too.
Yep.
The spirit fires 2 more red hot gears. Both of which miss badly.
Well, that's something at least.
Yeah, Huck, your turn.
Am I allowed to try and stabilize Pool again?
You are, yes.
What do you think, y'all? I mean,
Stabilize Pool or run back to Monsey for an... Oh, no, Monsey's left the workshop. Never mind.
Monty went to go find cockroaches.
Yeah.
yeah. That's kind of it. It's not a society check to know anything about this ship, is it?
No, I
or-
mean, I'll give it to you with a difficult society check. It's an Alkenstar lore check.
Okay, fair enough. What about underworld lore?
No.
That any good? No good. with
Airships
any
are
of this?
very specifically overworld.
Fancy.
Okay. All right. Maybe they smuggled with it. I don't know. All right. I'm gonna try and stabilize Tapul one more time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, well, that could either is Dying 3 dead?
No, Dying
No,
4
Dying
is
4
dead.
is dead.
My medicine's only a +3.
need
Hypothetically speaking, how would Tapul feel about this?
You need a 14 or better.
14 or better. Oh, damn. That's right.
On the
Does
die, I think.
On the
So-
die, yeah. However, we are 2 hours in, so it is time for me to randomly assign one of you another hero point.
I got one. So, well, let's see. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try it. Let's see.
Oh, that's an 18 on the die.
Woo!
Okay,
Nice.
Ah. Ah.
so Tapul, you are no longer dying.
Yay.
You are still, however,
Wounded.
prone and flat-footed.
And I think unconscious, right? Or
Yeah, you are.
did
You
that
should
get
still
rid of
be unconscious. Stabilize does not return you to consciousness.
Huck does say, I think I've got Tapul stabilized a little bit. She's not bleeding out. Huck turns around and goes, I say, good man, good engine man. What we don't mean you harm. We our issue is with Knowles, not with you. What do you need? What do you need from me?
The engine does not respond. Cheppa.
Well, hang on. I had one more. It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
do
fine.
anything.
That's fine. No, it does not do anything.
Doesn't do anything.
Can we access the engine, or is it just that the engine spirit thing is manifest in
No,
front
the
of
engine
us?
is literally right in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Huck
engine-
dashes to the engine.
Who has the do I have the oil?
Are you going to try to Tin Man this?
Are you rusty, friend?
Huck, can Huck see where the engine is? Where is it?
It's this entire thing on the deck. You see
Yeah, it's
the gray-green bit that runs like 40 feet down the deck from where you are up to a big disc, like a rotating disc up here. Like, this whole thing is the engine.
Oh, that whole thing is the end. Okay, I got it. If Huck were to, can he see any part of it that looks in particularly bad repair?
I mean, all of it. It's in the junkyard.
Yeah.
There's a big turbine here that seems to lead to the propellers. That looks like it's been rusted to hell.
Let's see. Huck just tries to. I'm gonna try something. He runs to the turbine and he picks it up. So that's action 1. Talking was free, right?
Yep, but that's your whole turn because it's 2 actions to stabilize.
Oh, 2 to stabilize. Okay.
Right. Okay.
I was gonna say he starts like trying to furiously scrub at the thing, but
Cheppa, your turn.
I was gonna try to WD-40 that thing.
Okay.
I might go over there too and just be like, look, we can fix this, Hoppy's Kiss. Listen, I know you're all rusty. I know there's an oozy thing out there of rust. We can polish you. It's fine.
Okay.
By applying, I don't know, oil to like lubricate it.
Yeah, that you take some of the oil that you got from Monsey and you grab a rag out of the scrap pile and you start trying to WD-40 the engine. I love this as a combat action.
I don't know. I can't shoot at it.
This is true.
Can I?
You have just between the two of you, you have just given Ellison a +4 on the religion check.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we got to do something. Might as well.
Good.
I'm just like, listen, I know I yelled back at you, but you were having some attitude here.
Ellison, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to try that religion check. With the additional 4 is a 21.
That is going to be sufficient. The spirit feels honored and is
Loved.
moved away. Yes, and loved. And disappears.
These things, I swear they have attitude.
tap pull,
Oh,
you all
cool.
right? Let's go. I'm not in any great shape myself, but Lord,
I think we all need to sit and rest a spell and treat some wounds.
Right, Lordy.
let's get him upright. Get her upright. I mean, oh Lord, let's get
I
me upright. Is what I meant.
think I have better medicine than you do, Huck.
It's entirely possible. I've got healer's tools if you need them.
No, I have some actually.
Oh, very well.
So I'm going to roll medicine on Tapul.
Oh, that's nice. That's fantastic.
Okay.
So that should be 2d8.
Yeah. 2d8 and the wounded condition is removed.
Yay.
Ooh, 15.
You take me up to full.
Woo!
And then
What happened? Did I fall asleep?
In a manner
it
of
screamed
speaking,
at you.
yes.
You have
What
blood
was
coming
it?
out of your ear
Feeling.
holes.
What was that?
A very mean engine.
Oh, I wish I could have talked to it.
It was vapor locked. Wouldn't have been any good.
you need healing, Huck?
Oh, we got Lord, yes. Please. Ugh. I'm in no good shape at all.
I think while they're doing that, Cheppa will like sit
Oops.
down and maybe offer a
I
rag
missed the
for
DC
the
for
blood.
Huck.
It's 15.
Can Huck aid? Well, that wouldn't fix it though.
No.
Yeah,
But
no.
Tapool can try as well.
No,
Huck-
once you do it, you are immune to that for an hour, right?
Treating wounds.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Only-
the same person can't treat wounds on you.
No, they are temporarily immune to treat wounds actions for 1
Oh.
hour.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, I
And
mean, you can
then-
run back to the goblins and see if Monzi can help, or wait 50 minutes.
How are you doing, Cheppa?
I could use a little fix me up, but I can also go get Monzi if need be.
All right.
Listen.
Well, let's.
We're not that far from the goblins.
We
And
can
I
go see-
also understand that there's a still back at the camp, which I'm very keen to investigate, and I dare say that'll take the edge off of whatever ails me.
I'm going to point out that Huck has 1 hit point. Huck is...
Yeah, let's go get Monzi.
Mm.
Huck is already look, Huck has pulled out one of his bottles, is taking a swig, and is like kind of just unsteadily
Huck.
walking back. Please come on, friends. If something attacks me at this point, that's bound to take my tail off. But he's still like he's just walking.
I think Cheppa is wanted to maybe try a little patching up, but she's very concerned about this little rat man.
Okay. I mean, Cheppa's big enough. Cheppa can carry Huck back if Cheppa wants.
Yeah, I would have just taken him if he'd waited a couple minutes.
I will not be appalled at.
But Huck-
Thank you.
Huck- I
Yes.
could just, like 5-man carry you. You're a little thing.
Fair enough.
Don't have to be bridal style. I understand that might be a little uncomfortable for you. We'll
Yes.
just hoist you over my shoulder. It's fine.
Well, no, bridal style is fine. That allows a little bit more for this. And you pick up Huck very easily, and he's just like there in your
Drinking.
arms like this, and he's like,
Yeah, I should have figured.
yeah.
Okay.
Did I tell you I make this out of fermented cactus?
You mentioned wait, did I overhear that? No, I didn't.
No, you
so I'm
didn't.
just be like, no, I had no idea. That
Yeah, I
sounds
haven't came up with it.
appetizing.
I haven't come up with a name for it just yet, though. I think if I made a mixed drink, I might call this I don't know.
Huck,
Just
you
kidding.
understand that we were hired by someone who owns a bar, yes? They have actual spirits there.
Needs must, Cheppa.
I don't think he needs
I'm
to
just
think
gonna
about
shut-
spirits right now.
I'm just gonna shut my eyes for a moment, if you don't mind.
So,
Huck,
He falls asleep. Is what happens. He literally falls asleep as you're carrying him.
giant tiefling carrying this like sleeping drunk rat.
Mhm. Yep, you sure are. He's
so
just-
you return to the goblin camp,
he's
and
just
Might as
snoring.
well.
and Lord Glass is like, "You have returned." Sorry, Lord Glass is like, "You have returned," and Monsi's like, "You're back."
Low glass,
We
I
could
wanted
use a
to,
little more help, Monzi.
yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that their Harpy's Kiss had, well, not a harpy, but some kind of ghosty thing of the engine that was mighty unpleasant towards us.
Monzi's eyes and ears perk up with like, engine ghost?
Yeah, an engine ghost.
It
And
knocked
the
me
problem
out.
is, it was not friendly.
Oh.
So, little rat man here could use some patching up, if you don't mind. And myself, I would highly appreciate.
Okay, she goes to start getting more of
And
the
Ellison.
elixir of life lizard jerky, and Lord Glass is like, wait! We have given you the sky metal chunk. You will need to pay for healing.
We also did rescue your Monsi for you.
And Monsi gave you several things in exchange.
But you didn't let us know that this like whole ship blocking our way towards the Knolls
We did not know.
was going to be. So how are the Knolls even getting to you with this ship in the way?
They're not. That's why we dropped the ship there.
Oh, damn. Fine.
But we
How
still
much?
need to get
In
past
his
the
sleep-
ship anyway.
In his sleep, you just hear Huck go, "Mother, no, I will not. No, I don't. I don't want to."
Chopper's just gonna like lay him down. Like, okay, we're done holding him now.
I'm sorry. In my
It's gonna be
head,
gently, but
that's turning into the young Frankenstein. Destiny, no escaping. Never mind. Young Frankenstein is my favorite movie. Monsi. Hold on. Before I price you out of getting yourselves healed, I'm going to look at your character sheets.
Huck is just snoring on the ground.
Cheppa's got some coin. Top Pool has none.
Yeah, no, I'm broke. I am broke as
All
crap.
the coin our party has is in that chest that we're
Which
hauling around.
you cannot get into. I understand.
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to check one thing.
Think-
Yeah, they will give you 4 of these minor jerkies of life for 2 gold, which is a steep discount of about 10 gold because I don't want a TPK before your 2nd level.
Huck actually stirs a little bit and goes, What's going
you
on?
are gonna cost us an arm and a leg, is what's
What-
going on. Shh.
Cost an arm and leg. What? Why
Well,
don't
the other
we
thing
just?
is,
Why don't we just offer a percentage of what it is we're getting for the?
No. I
What's
will
the
pay.
thing?
It was 2 gold, you said?
Yes.
That's
You
fine.
know, it says if I convert it, the silver I have enough. Yes,
That's fine. Yes, you do.
I will pay it.
Okay.
Huck's picking up his bottle and he's looking at it like, damn it.
well, I can also try to treat wounds again, just to check before we.
I mean, it might be nice to also have these things.
Right. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't going to turn down the elixirs. I just thought
Right.
before we use them.
Oh no, I'll let the medicine check happen, but I will be buying the thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we can just subtract that somehow.
Yeah. I forget how to do
-2.
that.
I'm gonna attempt it and see what happens. Nope. That didn't like me.
Is your character sheet popped out?
Yeah, I was just it's all in silver right now, so I have to like
I mean,
convert
that's
it.
fine. They'll take silver.
Yeah. I just don't know how many
Uh,
equal to gold.
it's
20.
times 10.
20.
Cool. Sounds good.
20 silver, and you get 4 minor elixirs of life.
Perfect. Boop, boop. Move coins. There we go. Fix it.
Okay, I'll put
Perfect.
those on. And somebody make that. Ellison, make the medicine check on. I'm guessing Huck, or no? Huck already.
No, I did the
No,
Huck
we
one
can't.
and I
We can give
failed.
him one of the elixirs,
Okay.
and then she can try the medicine
But
check
I
on
can
me.
try the medicine check on me, and I can try the medicine check on Chappa.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is Chappa.
Okay.
18.
So Cheppa gets 2d8.
Nice. That is
Exactly
perfect.
average.
Thank you.
And
I
for
feel mighty
myself,
better.
Oh.
I failed again.
Okay. So yeah, Cheppa, there are now 4 elixirs of life in your
Okay.
inventory.
Well, I'm gotta give one to Huck.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
does Allison need one?
Thank
I'm
you,
down
my dear.
half.
So
So,
yes. Right? It's up to you. I'll give it to you. But
it's 1d8,
1d6.
1d6. Yeah, then.
You can roll it your own self.
1d6.
I'll just remove them from my sheet.
And just flat 1d6.
Yep, flat 1d6.
Fair enough.
We want to wait at this point another like half an hour so that we can try to treat Huck again because he's only up to 3.
At this point, we've taken a while to travel back to the goblins and the whatever. So there's, I mean, I don't know how long in game time that would have been taken.
It was like a 3-minute walk.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
yeah, no,
Around
this
the corner.
is like, yeah, we've been nowhere.
It was like 100 feet away.
All right.
It might
Yeah,
have
I'll
taken
just-
5 minutes because Huck was being carried.
Yeah, I'll rest my eyes again for a moment, everyone. It'll be fine. I do believe the Knolls will keep behind the airship. The
Well, we have to
copies,
figure out
yes.
a way past the airship.
Well, the rest of us can try doing that. Well, he's sleeping it
rest.
off.
Yeah.
I don't think he was going to give us much mighty force anyways.
So you go back to the airship. You could definitely climb the airship. And, well...
We have crowbars, but this thing's got to be a couple tons.
Yeah. But make make a crafting or an engineering lore check, Pool.
I can do that. Oops. Which one is higher? They are both +7, so
Can I also roll crafting or no?
You can.
Might as well.
God. I cannot roll above a 10 tonight to
No,
save
your
my life.
dice suck tonight.
Yeah.
Me too.
God.
Okay. That is enough. So, Tupple is standing on a part of the engine, while Cheppa is tinkering away with it, and suddenly Cheppa engages something, and the engine sputters to life just enough for the propellers to engage, which
Uh-oh.
move the ship over to one side. It's now, if you zoom out,
Wow. Wow. This module is so good.
It really is.
I love this.
So yeah. And you can see up ahead, you can see a campfire.
Ooh. All right, we're gonna
Okay.
come back to that.
Yeah, we've moved the ship. Now we need to get Huckleberry all patched up and good to go.
Do you suppose the Knolls might be friendly?
I don't think so.
We
The
could
goblins are
try.
friendly, and I feel like if they're mean to the goblins, then they're probably mean to other people.
That's a
Because
damn
these
shame.
goblins have been really nice.
Well, to us.
I can't imagine that Monsi would be mean to anybody.
No, Monty is a delight. Just unintentional mistakes could have occurred that brought about some animosity. Let's go.
I
Let's
mean,
go get Huck.
Huck ends up talking to Lord Glass a little bit about these gnolls. And yeah, they're
You come back, he's woken up and he's saying to Lord Glass, so I said wrecked him, damn near killed him.
I was like,
apparently
Goblins
we
love
left
that joke. Goblins love that joke. Everybody knows
they
it.
do. Lord Glass has told you that these gnolls are a gang of gnolls that they basically sneak out into the city and murder people. Yeah, no, they are a
Not friendly.
gang of murderers. And the shield marshals think that it's the goblins, and the goblins are like, why would we kill when we have so much good scrap around? It makes no sense. These murders are bad for business.
That makes complete
That's
sense.
fair.
Well, you know, shield marshal logic and all that.
So we gotta get Huck patched up. And we gotta prep ourselves to kill some killers.
You know what? While y'all were dealing with the ship, Lord Glass is going to make a medicine check on Huck. I rolled pretty well.
Nice.
Oh,
Huck,
good.
take 18.
Well, I would, but I only have 16 hit points. So.
Okay, then. Okay, so Huck, you're
Lord-
back to full.
Lord Glass, your hospitality is so much appreciated.
Unfortunately, his healing comes in the form of a bottle of Monzi's liquor.
I don't think Huck
don't
would
think
think
that's
that's
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
No, but the rest of you might. So Huck, I would like a
The rest
fortitude
of us
save.
are like, ooh.
Yeah, no,
Oh
that's fair.
God. Oh God.
Oh, I knew these are coming. Huck's fortitude save is a 17.
Okay. You've already had one drink in the last hour. Okay, yeah. No, you take the healing, and you are at a +1 against fear saves. Fear and intimidation for the next half an hour.
Excellent.
Very well, compatriots. Let us go forth and deal some death upon these death dealer
We moved the boat.
dolls. No, really? Is that
Indeed.
what I heard? I thought it was gas. Anyway, let's sally forth.
Huck, you
Who's
should
Sally?
load up your guns.
Oh, of course. He takes a moment, loads his pistol.
We
Checks
should be
the-
prepared for an unpleasant encounter.
Well, I dare say you're right. Carry on.
Dog-headed people are up ahead.
He's like doing some of this, and adjusting his ascot, cravat, whatever he's got.
I'm gonna, with Ellison, I'm gonna be like, do you have a plan you want to approach this with, you and I?
I would say my basic plans are to run in and hit as many things as I can.
Fair enough. Did we want to use any of what Monty gave us?
That's a good idea.
I thought it might be. I was just, spitballing a little. We might throw it first and then
Yep.
fight them.
That sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
I'm not bad at throwing things.
Well, my little friend, I will give it to you to throw. Because I'm sure you've got your ways. You're quite springy.
Okay. So, are you sneaking up?
Yeah, I will try to sneak.
Okay. So, in that case, everybody make a stealth initiative. As soon as I add everyone to...
So you just roll stealth, yeah?
Sorry, I need to end the previous encounter.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, or... Yes, roll stealth, or on your character sheet, where there's a drop down next to initiative that says perception, make it say stealth.
I don't get my. Do I get my 10 paces circumstance bonus on that for stealth?
I don't think so.
I
Maybe.
guess
That's
not.
terrible.
I mean, you can also just do a perception initiative and come in the back.
I kind of want to reroll.
Yeah, I'll just do the stealth one.
Not a bad roll.
Of all things, I'm not trained on stealth. That's a 15.
Okay.
Should I reroll that or?
No.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll just leave it.
Yep. What did you get? I didn't see it.
A 10.
Sorry, I'm having some issues
You're
with
fine.
Forge. There we go. Okay.
Do you want to drag that alchemist fire onto my sheet, Sheppa?
Mhm.
I think I may have to.
Yeah. Because I don't think you have the mod for it.
Yeah, I don't. I should, but I don't at this point.
I also don't see it anyway, so that's fine.
Huh. Could have sworn. Oh, it's Ellison has one. Oh,
I have one.
huh. Weird. I thought that I had given one to Chepa. Okay, give me a moment. I will give one to Pool. Apparently. Ah, that's the problem. I was searching in creatures. If there's a alchemist fire creature. Okay,
That's
you
a
should
little
have that
terrifying.
one. Yeah. Okay. However, one of them definitely spots you first. So you sneak up.
No.
You sneak up where tattered and dust-worn canvas tents stand against the southern and western walls of Scrap. A fire pit sits between the tents, and impaled on a crude spit is the carcass of a large charred rat. The path leads to the north from there. And these knolls they bear a variety of noticeable mutations. And by noticeable, I mean like vestigial limbs and open sore. Like
Oh, these things are ugly.
they are kind of gross. And yeah, one of them, the one closest to you, actually sees you first and
Uh-oh.
stands up from the crate and is going to make a ranged trip attack with a bola at Chepa. You're pretty far away, so this is going to take some penalty. What is your athletics DC?
Ooh,
Or athletics, reflex DC? I'm trying to remember what the trip rules are.
reflex is a +8 modifier.
Yeah, so 18, so they oh no, they got a 22. So yeah, you are prone.
Now I'm pissed.
I thought you might be. And then they are going to move about halfway up.
Well, thank you for moving closer. You very, very ugly and very stupid creature.
Pool, your turn. I'm now just going to
That'll
call you
do it.
Pool as well.
I think it works. Draw. Row.
You have hit.
For a 15.
Yeah, you have hit with the Alchemist Fire. Their AC, not great.
For 6 points of damage and persistent fire damage.
Okay. I know I've installed the persistent damage module.
You can just like clicky draggy it, I think.
Yeah, I should just be able to clicky draggy.
And then
There we
with
go.
my other action, well, I guess I was probably holding my bow in one hand and lobbing that with the other.
I would imagine so, yes.
So, I will attempt to turn on overdrive because I don't want to try to crit fish.
Okay.
Success.
Success. Your
So-
bow is overdriven.
And that is my turn.
Ellison, it is your turn. This knoll is on fire and also badly, badly burned.
And I'm going to try to make that worse.
Okay.
I would aim yours at a different one.
Sorry.
I would aim yours at a different one so that we spread out the burning.
All right, then. I'm going to.
What about
I
canvas?
think-
Canvas tents.
I can't reach the knoll in a single move, so I'm going to have to double move to get up to him. I think I still have my sword out, and so I'm just going to whack it with my sword to see if I can just knock him out.
Okay.
And I forgot to target, but I'm going to miss anyways
yeah,
with an
yeah.
11.
You are going to miss. Okay. So it is another one of their turn. The one further in the back is going to double move to come up here. And let's see. And is going to bite at Ellison. And that's a 3 on the die, so no. And let's try again with... Oh, no, it was a double move, so...
Yeah, double move.
Nope, yep, which is good, because, you know, they rolled pretty high, but it doesn't matter. So, that is his turn. This other one in the back is going to likewise double move. And is going to try to attack Ellison with a jaw strike. Let's see, rolled a 7, so also a miss. And gonna try one more time. Nope, double move.
Nope, double move.
Yep, I gotcha. Huck.
Let's see. Huck is going to use his 10
Loaded guns.
paces. Loaded guns, yeah. Only gun at the moment, but
Oh,
that'll
gun,
change
yeah.
soon enough. Diagonal is 5 or 10.
First one's 5, second one's 10, and then repeat that.
So if I go left and diagonal, that I could do that in 10 feet.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So he comes right here, and he actually Huck swears at the gnolls in Knoll and calls them sons of motherless goats, and fires on the closest one in their own language. I had forgotten to take his languages, and I was like, he has underworld lore, and he's a back alley doctor. It makes sense that he might speak Knoll. Why not?
I think I took Goblin.
I also took Goblin, and that I kind of retconned myself because y'all came back to him talking to the chief, and he told the joke in Goblin, so the chief thought it was really good.
Okay.
It's a hit.
It is a hit.
Damage.
With a 16.
Yes, max damage. Hell yeah. There we go.
Okay.
And that's let's see, that's one shot, and then he's going to reload.
This one is badly hurt. So this shot rings out, and the one to the south of Ellison, it goes right through its shoulder.
He's going to reload, and this time fire at this one.
The north one? Okay.
Yep.
Put holes in all of them.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, that's why
that
not.
that one was, crit fishing, but
Yeah. Okay.
But a 6 was only a miss, which is a good sign.
Yes.
oh yeah, no, these
The remaining one is going to join the cluster around Ellison,
Yep.
Ah,
and their tactics are going to start. And let's see, target Ellison and make a bite attack. It's a hit, not a crit, for 4 points of damage. I will apply the damage.
Okay.
Yep. And that is it. Chepa.
Can I shoot a crossbow while I'm on my knees?
Yes.
Okay. Because I think I'm gonna try to intimidate one of these gnolls. Because I'm gonna yell at them that I'm gonna skin them and make them into a rug.
Okay. Make your intimidate check. Even with the
18.
penalty I was giving you for being, prone.
Oh no, I'm so pissed.
Yeah, which one are you intimidating?
I think the one that just came up.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I get panache?
Don't you get panache for intimidating?
Yeah.
Then yes, you do.
I'm very excited. Okay. I'm gonna load my crossbow. Gotta turn on my panache thing. Very exciting. Okay. Then I'm gonna shoot him. I think that's the new one.
I love how barbarians have rage and like swashbucklers have ha.
Ha
Did I tell you that I want to have a catfolk barbarian that doesn't rage? They get the zoomies.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
That
18.
is okay. That is very much a hit.
Yes. Okay. Roll damage. 5. And then how do I add my panache? Do I do anything or is it
I don't think you can range panache.
okay.
Yeah, I forget how.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, that's what, precise strike.
Let's see. I guess technically that could have been a finisher.
Yeah, but you have to use the finisher. Confident. You have to use confident finisher.
Okay.
To do that.
Okay.
And which I believe is in there.
Agile, finesse, melee weapon. Okay, yeah, no, I can't. So that's fine.
Okay.
But I still have my panache then.
You still have your panache. Next up is the first one, who is on fire, is going to attempt to bite Ellison because what else is it going to do? That is a 23, which I'm assuming is a hit.
Oh, yeah.
And it has pack attack, which gives it 1d4 extra damage because you're in reach of at least 2 of its allies.
Okay.
So that is a grand total of 4 damage.
All right.
Could have been worse.
Could have. It has 2 actions left. It's going to attempt to retreat into one of the tents. And end its turn. And die from persistent fire damage.
Yay.
A little like canvas tent is just gonna go.
Yes, you are correct.
It
Paul,
was just like, see what I mean?
your turn.
So good.
She'll take aim at the one to the south here. Good Lord, my dice are terrible.
Yes, they are.
All right. Try again with worse numbers, but better roll.
Much better.
So-
Roll your damage.
For 6 points of damage.
Okay, dropping it to -5 hit points.
Mostly, I wanted to get Ellison out of that flank, so that's good.
And I appreciate that.
And then, gosh, I think that is just about all I will. I will step back a little bit to give myself a little more range.
Okay. Ellison, your turn.
Are either one of them wounded?
No, these 2 are unwounded, although one of them is frightened.
That's the one in front?
That's the
Wait,
one.
I thought I shot that one.
Didn't you
Or did I
miss?
shoot the other one? No?
I don't have damage taken from either of them, so give me a moment while I scroll up.
I did an 18.
Should have taken 5 points of damage.
Yep, you
from
did.
Shepard's
Yep.
crossbow.
Okay, yes, that one is badly wounded.
The one above me?
The one to the north of you, yes.
All right, then I am going to
Directly north.
hit him with my sword.
You are going to
Ooh.
try to hit him with your sword.
Yeah. Then I am going to try to hit him with my sword a second time.
Ugh.
You are also going to miss. And then with the
Incredible.
third shot, the one that you get a -2 on
Uh-huh. Yeah,
You hit.
I saw that.
It's like you miss twice, and the knoll is like ha ha ha, and then you're like, "Gah."
And you've just cloven him in twain with the force of your anger at missing the first 2 times. And so you are surrounded by a small pile of dead gnolls and 1 living gnoll. However, you do, as you successfully hit him with a melee attack, you are going to have to make a reflex save.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
23.
That's a crit success. So you matrix under the spray of acid from one of its mutant pustules
Ooh.
that
Ooh.
comes out when you hit it with the sword.
Don't love that.
Yeah, not a fan. Again, every Paizo adventure has one point where I'm like, I think James Jacobs had a hand in writing this. Because it made me go, huh, gross.
He's just Cronenberging it up.
Well,
there.
it's like the entire first book of Abomination Vaults. Anyway,
Yeah.
so the living one still gets to go. And the living one is going to attempt to trip Ellison. So
Really
that...
should just run.
Ellison, what is your reflex DC?
16.
You are prone.
Okay.
And then they are going to make an unarmed attack. Which, I mean, it's a bite, so I guess prone, you're not much lower than you normally would be as a dwarf. Nat 20.
Oh no.
Ouch.
So let's see how that goes.
Probably
12.
not well.
12 damage to Ellison.
And I'm dying.
Ellison
Uh-oh.
is unconscious and dying.
Love that.
This has happened a lot in this session.
Yeah, this hasn't been a great one for us.
And then for its third action, it's going to stride toward Huck. Huck, your turn.
Huck says in Knoll, "How dare you bite my friend? You can bite my ass." And then he loads his gun and fires at this Knoll. Reload and fire. I'm sure I have it targeted. I see what you're eating over there too, you piece of shit. And he just
Oh,
trigger rolls for the crit.
Yeah, you do
did
double
blow
what
its
it
head
had
off.
left. Yeah, its head explodes into a fine mist. Take 2 acid damage, Huck.
Huck takes the 2 acid damage, and he kind of like just flinches a little bit, but then he does like take the gun and go. And that was for Miss Monzi, as promised, everyone. Now, quick, somebody help me with Ellie.
Yep. I think Cheppa's gonna untangle her feet and go administer the little potion thingy.
the
jerky.
potion's the best option.
You force
Oh
some,
yeah, the jerky.
You force feed the jerky.
It requires a lot of
Waft it.
forced chewing.
Wafted under the nose.
You kind of
That'll
have
work.
to you might have to baby bird this one.
Oh, yuck.
Does anyone have any smelling salts?
Everyone else is weird about it, and Huck is like, "Oh, for God's sake, humanoids!" And he just like chews up the stuff, and then he like literally takes the mash in there and goes, "You're all so." And as he's like literally working Ellison's jaws to help her chew, and then
Yep.
like doing those things, so she'll swallow. He's like, "You're so squeamish about the weirdest things. I'll tell you what's awful. It's that over there." And he points at the rat on the spit. And
Yeah.
he goes, "Now I have to go dig a grave."
The whole place is it's a junkyard. This is a grave.
I suppose we can let the goblins know about it.
We could put it in the ship. A nice tomb. Like a crypt.
They don't deserve the ship.
Not the no rat.
The rat.
Oh.
The rat on the
Oh.
spit.
Oh,
We'll give him a nice send off in the ship.
Huck goes up to the spit and goes, "My rat friends, my companions, let us pray."
Make
And
me
he-
that untrained religion check, please.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Do we need to roll for that
No,
potion thing? No, for the potion thing.
I did. It's a 6.
jerky,
I gave
okay.
it. I gave Allison.
I
a 6.
removed one from my character sheet.
Oh,
so
that
I
was so
wanted
close to
that's
being a
why.
nat 1. I was going to accidentally have you perform a wedding.
It's a 13.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's no consequence to that roll. I just thought it was funny.
Well, no, yeah, Huck does kind of say, I did not know this rat's name, but they were a rat and they had purpose and they deserve better than to be on a knoll's spit. And I wish I had the words. God be with you, friend. And he just doffs his hat and then
What are the rest of you doing?
walks away.
I'm gonna check on Ellison.
If he had rolled a nat 20, all the rats would have been moved to tears.
Ellison is now conscious from the jerky.
How are you feeling?
Been better, but I'm all right.
All right.
Has a-
You need help getting up?
Ellison's got a big knoll tooth bite
Ooh,
mark on her
that-
shoulder.
That looks mighty unpleasant, honestly. I'm probably
Yeah,
not the best person to try to fix that. So
Huck
I just
does
made sure
look
you had
at
jerky.
Huck looks at the pattern of the bite mark and he goes, "Well, their teeth were an awful shape. They were just, oh, good Lord, what a life."
Okay. Are y'all searching the knolls or their tents or anything before we move on?
Probably,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Each of
Oh.
you please take 12 silver
Cool.
Lovely.
from the knoll's body. And you find
Yay.
20 gold in jewelry and coin that they took from their murder victims.
Ooh, shinies.
Yes. Who am I going to give that to that you can sell it later? Okay.
Yep, we'll take it.
How do I add coins? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. 12 silver each. 4 knolls, 4 PCs made that easy.
Okay.
And it is almost 11, so we're going to wrap it up there. And we will continue
I'm gonna
to
make, like,
escape from the
Huckleberry.
junkyard next time.
Minus the drinking.
Yeah, probably for the best. So, thank you all, everybody who came and watched us with this tonight. We really appreciate you being here, especially on Memorial Day weekend and people who took a break from PaizoCon. I think there's at least one of you, not including Carrie, who is also taking a break from PaizoCon to do this.
Woo!
And we'll be back in 2 weeks. What is the date?
Yeah.
2 weeks from now?
June something.
June. Yes, June something.
Also, Newt, I will
That would
remember
be
that
June-
comment when I
June
GM for
11th.
you
June
in
11th.
2 days.
We
Cool
will.
beans.
We will see y'all on June 11th. Thank you so much and good night. Anybody want to do the where we can find you online? Carrie can be found at Critical Hit Cookies and currently at PaizoCon. I
Yep.
can be found at QM Spence on Twitter or GMing on the Drunken Geek podcast, thedrunkengeek.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Corey is at Women Writing About Comics.
Yeah, you can find my writing at Women Write About Comics. We just got nominated for another Eisner Award.
Congratulations.
Woo-hoo.
And you can find me on Twitter at Corey Murray 21. And Newt, you can find me at the gaming table on Monday night, where I'm going to remember your comment about how Tapool deserved to die for her many crimes.
Yeah. Yeah. That happened.
I'll see you from the other side of the GM screen, Newt.
You can find me at TryBruce on Twitter.
And you can find me at GurladDoodley on Twitter and TikTok.
That's correct. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.
All right.